Good evening, guys. Joff from Mohotel Adventures back with you for another thrilling instalment of my Saturday in lockdown. Today, continuing a theme here on bits and pieces with the motorhomes and stuff, advice that we've discovered along our little route in motorhomes. We've been in this game for about 10 years. We've got motorhomes, we've been previous campers, tenting, stuff like that. You know the score, you just evolve. And now we're in the motorhome world, so we think we're pioneers. But anyway, basically today I'm talking about water and water connections and all the kind of thing that goes around with that sort of stuff. So a lot of people, when they fill up their water tanks, they tend to wait till they get on the site, obviously to save their weight on traveling with loads of water in. I'm kind of like one of them people. It depends who you know exactly what you're into, but basically if I'm leaving home, I like to actually fill my tank as much, well, not like maybe brimful, but a good supply in there. And then obviously when you're traveling across on the ferry, getting to a motorhome park abroad, if you're going abroad, the first thing you worry about is, have I got enough water? I need to get some water. So I'm kind of like one of them people that I just like to have a comfortable amount, and then it just sets you up if you want to shower, want to wash yourself off or whatever you want to do. One thing, what I'm thinking about it is, okay, I'm gonna show you my hoses in a second, but what you've got to be really careful of, we do take, when we go abroad and stuff, we take our bottled water. Basically, this is just basically for drinking orange squash, putting in our coffee machine, having a cup of tea, whatever you want to drink. Have a bottled water, and I normally get maybe a 6-pack, chuck in the back, some big bottles, chuck in the garage compartment, and basically the reason for this is we've been on motorhome parks. One that brings to mind, we were at a motorhome park in Belgium, in Bruges. A popular one with us. It's kind of a nice little it's about an hour up the road from the port and stuff, for the Eurotunnel, hour and 15 minutes. And basically, it's a good little stopover, a nice little, we might go into Bruges, maybe get some beer and stuff, and some nice bars. But anyway, in Bruges, it's changed a little bit. There used to be 2 motorhome parkings in Bruges. And we used to try and get the one that was closer to the city than it's down on the marina. And we used to try and get, because it was wider pitches. There was pros and cons. The one in the marina is a little bit tight on parkings. It can be a little bit tight, and you get people squeezing in next to you and stuff. So we used to try and get the one inland, but that unfortunately is being turned into a hotel. Things move on and change. But anyway, we were there once, and there was a fresh water tap there that you could get your fresh water with, and there was a waste drain for your grey waste. And we saw these guys, they were in a rented motorhome, and they wasn't English or nothing. They were from abroad, another country abroad. Anyway, they pulled onto the motorhome drain, and the guy eventually found his water tap to undo it and drop his grey water out of his tank. And then we were like, oh my God, what is he doing? He was literally taking his toilet cassette out and tipping it down the drain. Okay, that he just dumped his grey water in. And the next thing, he was going for the fresh water tap with his toilet cassette. And I was like, oh my God, that is so bad. You know, that is what you got to be so wary of. And that's why we and in that instance, I was out of my motorhome, and I sort of went across and said, hey mate. Oh, they were from the Czech Republic, and so obviously language barrier out the window. And I was like, no. The toilet is over there. The cassette emptying, the black water waste is over on the main marina car parking, in a little bourne. So and he was like, oh, and I'm kind of like, okay, But yeah, you just got to be so careful, because basically if he starts putting a hose that's on the machine into his toilet cassette, basically the score. And that is why we take bottled water, and we try not to take any risks. So I don't want to be ill on your trip, on your holiday, there's nothing worse. Getting bad stomach, you know, that is the worst thing. And having to empty your toilet with cassette. But no, seriously, just be wary of people. Yeah, just basically be so careful with people using different hoses. So I take a couple of hoses with me. I've got a bit of it was supposed to be food grade in the day. It's only like transflexy style stuff. I've got a couple of hoses here that I take, and obviously these are like, they've got hose locks connections on. The orange one, the clear one, the transflex one there is basically what I would connect if I was pulling up to a tap to connect up to fill my tank up. I've got obviously the end that you can open there and shut it off, which is always handy, because a lot of people you see pulling their hose out and there's water spraying all over the place. Great in the summer, not a problem, but in this particular motorhome, our tank is sort of integral inside a cabinet. So basically, I just don't want loads of water spilling off on the inside of my motorhome. So and then obviously the other end on the this one here is just a hose lock connector, which then back to the hose lock connectors. So you will maybe get to just a tap that needs with and obviously, well, these are, you know, this isn't rocket science. Basically, these are different you know, a couple of I keep them in a little box there, and a couple of different connectors that will connect on to your hose. So there's like a big one, and there's the smaller one there. That's a bit more of the common size that will screw on, and then obviously your hose lock will snap onto that. Make it easy. I'll just show you guys this thing that I knocked up. It's I've got this is a 12 volt water pump, Shore Flow water pump, and I've literally mounted it in this little plastic box. And what this is all about is I can connect, there's a power, I've got a Euro socket round the back of it that goes in there. So that Euro socket slips in there, and the other end is a cigarette lighter, which I've got on this motorhome. There's an external 12 volt supply on the outside of it, and what I do is then I can plug it into the side of my motorhome, and it just saves. I've got a 20 litre water container with a outlet at the bottom of it that my yellow pipe will snap onto, and then this connects then onto the green connector there goes to the green connector on the pump, which goes into the pump, and then my clear connector, which is the clear pipe with the orange connector, goes on the exit of the pump. And then I've got a little one of them little steps. It's not in my not here at the moment. It's in the garage of my motorhome. So it's a little tiny step that I can put my 20 litre water container on, and then I can just set my pump going. I normally plug this one into the motorhome. I need to put maybe I need to upgrade this and put a little switch on it, but it's not a problem. I just when I got power on there, you can throw that in there, and that'll set your pump going. And basically then it will deliver, I think it's 3 minutes, and it will deliver 20 litres of water. So occasionally if I'm on a campsite and I just need to top up my water, then I can just go and fill my water container up, and then I can just put it on the little step and just pump in without any hassle. No trying to tip the water in, holding the container. Just try to simplify things really. And it works a treat. I'm over the moon. You know, it's a lovely bit of kit. So if anybody gets any ideas off that, just give me a hit up. But like I say, I just bought the pump. You get some rubber mountings, just bolted it on, and it's a great little thing, you know. And this was previously the same pump as I had in my previous roller team motorhome. So it was always kind of like, if the water pump ever failed in the main motorhome, I'd always have this as a backup for a spare at any point as well. So that was another idea. I haven't checked out the Burstner one yet. Well, in fact, I do know what the Burstner one is. It's a little tiny pump that's in the base of the tank So yeah, we haven't actually got into that yet. So a bit of a backup. Maybe I just need to carry a water pump. Now I've got this. This is all I use it for now, is just putting my extra water on board the motorhome with ease, without any aggravation, trying to tip it and whatever. Right, I just grab my connectors and I just drop them in there. They're just dropped in the bottom of there, so that's like my little water operation pump there. And just wind up that lead. The lead sits in there as well, so I've already just got it in the box. That's all you need, and that just stands in the back of my motorhome. Keep the two pipes strapped up together. There we go. Right, the next little thing I'm going to show you today, just to pass the time of day, is this Isabella rechargeable water pump. And it's a dream. It is an absolute dream. I don't know if anybody's seen them before, but literally in the box you get your little water pump, and this is it's rechargeable USB. In this motorhome, in the garage of my motorhome, I put a 12-volt socket in the back of it and a USB plug, so I can charge it on the outside if I need to, and charge the little handset up, your little holder, your little shower head, and it's a dream. You get a little sucker in there as well, so you can stick it on the side of your motorhome. It shows pictures here of washing your dishes, and I was using it to wash my wheels as well as my body. I got a bit one day I got a bit hot and sweaty, and I literally had it stuck on the side of my motorhome, and we had quite a concealed we was in quite a concealed area between a hedge and stuff, so I stuck it on the side of my motorhome, chucked some water in a bowl, and just like, yeah, that'll do, just get under there. Lovely. So that's that little Isabella rechargeable water pump. So yeah, if you want to wash your dog, wash your bottoms of your Crocs off, whatever you want to do, you know. So nice little gadget. Yeah, I've used it a few times now. We picked it up at the motorhome show, and great little gadget. So that was the other water-based device I've got to show you today. I've got some other ones actually later on for future videos, but that is the little water slot today. Right, so on the same theme as we were earlier on, liquid. This gets to the exciting part of the liquid now. So a little while ago I was perusing around, well, I was actually cruising around in a little town, and I walked past a charity shop, and in the window was some really nice champagne flues. And yeah, charity shop, yeah. So anyway, I'm like, oh, they look pretty nice. And so I thought I'd just go in and make an inquiry. So the actual glass was stood in the window of the shop. So I said to the lady, I said, you know, what's the deal with these glasses? She said, oh, believe it or not, the price tag are still on the bottoms of the glasses. I have the packaging, the boxes and everything that go with it. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. And she said, believe it or not, these glasses are, which I'll start unpacking. They come in this lovely box, a bit of packaging around them, so, and even some really nice bit of paper packaging. There's one of them there. Oh my god. Maybe last time when I used it, oh, it might be a bit of packaging stuck on there, but anyway, so there is the glass and this lovely paper all wrapped up, the original paper. So I said to the lady, okay, so what's the deal? She said, okay, on the bottoms of the glasses, which I need to get my wife to wash these, I think, but she's washed the label off now. But these glasses were marked up with a little label on the bottom with a little barcode and stuff, and they were £175 a glass. They are, which I was like, my god. So I sort of kind of said, right, what we said, there was 3 glasses, and so I managed to do so I kind of said to her, I said, basically, I think I just need the two really, just one for me and one for my wife. So I ended up buying 2 glasses, and on the bottoms of these glasses, if I can see it, there's an etching. They are etched on the bottom with the name. The name is on here. You'll have to excuse a little bit of, I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's off that packaging or something. Maybe we've just got a bit sticky or something. Might even be last time I used them off. So, but they got Carlo Moretti etched into the bottom in the year they were made. I think these were 2003, if I remember rightly. So 2003. It's a Carlo Moretti champagne flue. And these, so a little bit of research. Well, after I bought them, so I did a deal on the 2 with her, which was a really super duper deal. And she said, oh yeah, well that's okay, oh, I've got the boxes. And it was a charity shop, so it was a really good thing, you know. And I was really came out happy. She's given me all the packaging to go with it. She wrapped them all up, put them back in the box, and we've actually used them quite a few times now. And they're like the glass is like blown. And these, well, after I got back home, I got on the internet and was checking them out. And these glasses are hand made in Venice, in Italy. So they're stunning, real stunning glasses. I need, like I say, I need to get them washed, and then they're just so nice after a bit of fairy liquid. My wife uses fairy liquid. Get the fairy liquid on, get them shined up, and then you can get your champagne in them, which I have a bottle here, which we're going to open in a minute. My wife's just doing my tea, so you probably will see her at one stage on one of these videos. But so we've got some nice, a nice bottle of Plonk there for tonight. Obviously it's Mohotel Adventures Plonk to go with the theme. I've always wanted my own champagne. Well, this is Prosecco. It's only the cheap version, but hey ho, we're motorhomers, you know. We're always looking for value for money. But so yeah, so we ended up scooping a couple of these Carlo Moretti glasses, and it was over a bank holiday weekend, and that weekend I got home and I managed to do that particular weekend, I managed to get a bottle of champagne as well, and we drove off in our motorhome to Northern Farm near Corfe Castle in Dorset, and sat in the sunshine and drank some nice champagne out of these flues. And what I'm angling at here is basically life does not get much better than that. We had views of Corfe Castle, and we're drinking. It's some really nice champagne out of a really incredible glass, and on a superb day. And that is motorhome life to a T. You know, that is how I just love that idea. Right, hang on there. I've just racked my brain and thought of something else. Which I possibly should have got in the freezer compartment and got it chilled down. But last year on a motorhome trip, we ended up back around the Epinay region of northern France. We were in the Epinay region, and we go and visit some of the champagne farms there. And there's a great one called Nowak. I don't know if you can see that one. It's Nowak Champagne, and we sat out. The people at Nowak, what you do if you rock up there, just outside of Epinay, it's on Camper Contact and stuff like that. If you need any information, maybe I need to fire a link to it in the description. If you're interested in going to somewhere like that, hit me up, because I think I'm just going to yeah, keep it between us, and then there's always room for me and you. But anyway, yeah, the guys at Nowak, so you go in and select some champagne off them, and I think we paid about €15 possibly for a bottle of rosé champagne, and we ended up buying one of these coolers as well. They will give you a cooler and lend you some glasses as well if you rock up there and you want some champagne flues and stuff. And they've got a stunning array of champagne flues actually in their shop there. And so they will give you a cooler which is all ready to go out of their freezer box, and you can go and plonk your bottle of champers in it, and sit in the. We sat in the sunshine in the Champagne region of Epinay, there, just outside of Epinay, and it was life. Does not get any better. For me, it does not get any better. So that's what we're all about. Mohotel Adventures. This is our hotel. This is our 5-star hotel on wheels. And if you live this kind of, this is the way to live your life, And we just can't wait again to get going and living our lives again. And right, anyway, I'm gonna finish up the video there today. That's our little water, and I'm gonna take this in a minute and crack it open, get me missus to do the washing up, wash my flues, and yeah, and then we'll get stuck into this and have a drink, and maybe and today is yesterday was my grandson Noah. He lives a fair way from us, so we haven't seen him for a year on the in the flesh, so it's been a bit tough really, but yeah, so we see him on video calls and stuff like that, keep in touch on the phones and stuff, so that's okay. It was his birthday yesterday and my daughter's birthday today, so happy birthday to Noah and Natalie. And they'll probably catch up watching these videos at some point, and so we'll have a little drink to them later on, and all the best to you guys, and keep the faith, keep the camping going, and in your back garden. So yeah, hey, look, you guys, I think we may have gained a couple of subscribers last week. I definitely know we've got one subscriber lurking in the background that's a kind of a brief meeting on a motorhome trip, and you know who you are, and top man, and he's sorting some stuff out for us that we're so excited about, maybe for later on in the year, in August, and so we'll keep you posted on that one, and so I'm going to wrap it up there. Hey, look, if you want to subscribe to this channel, watch how we're getting on, and do so by all means. Hit that button and give us a couple of likes or something, and at some point we will hook up with you guys and we will maybe drink some champagne or Prosecco or beer and enjoy life. Take care, guys.